Nice. You stay on the shelf.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we just sold for 600.
Shit.
So.
What's going on, Coco? Welcome back to the channel. Back to back with my boy Brett. He is driving today. What's going on, Coco?
Hey, yeah.
We are going not just on a thrift today, we have a challenge. The backdoor challenge. The aim of the game. We are competing to see who can get out the back of the op shops here in Geelong the most today. So that's the goal. We're going to use different strategies to try and get out the back. You have to buy something, that's a rule, and you can't ask to go out the back.
Can't use the words out the back.
No, so we have to use different tactics to try and get out there. I've got my go-to and I think I'm going to stick with it, but we'll see how we go. How do you go getting out the back, mate? You reckon you're going to go alright?
I don't mind the back.
Don't mind the back door.
I don't mind the back door. No, I've got a little trick I reckon I'm going to use today that I haven't used before. I'm going to go with the cricket bat strategy. Let's just call it that. That's all right. No cricket bats even.
I don't think we're allowed to sell them, to be honest.
Cricket bats?
I don't think
Oh, really?
so.
Is that why I can't find any? Is it because they were a weapon or something?
Yeah.
Well, to say the way I hit them, you don't have to worry about me using them as a weapon.
Cricket bat strategy. I like it. So we're in Geelong. Let's see if we can get ourselves in the back door. Let's go. So we're a couple in, and I'm thinking I'm going to do okay today because this is something that I do test the limits as a collector, not as a reseller. I am always trying to hunt for the best possible footy jumpers that are out there and getting first sort of dibs. So I ask for that sort of stuff. Wouldn't happen to have any AFL jerseys or anything here, do you? No, nothing like that.
The second we get them,
Gone.
we put them out.
Yeah, they're getting more popular now. A lot of that stuff's getting snapped up because people love selling it, or buying it, and it does it. Basically, every op shop say the same thing. It just goes that quick.
I was lucky enough to once again go on a thrifting trip with Brad, this time to Geelong. I know it's an area he knows really well, and I was keen to try it out. And we came up with a bit of a challenge for our trip, just to add a little bit more spice and a bit of fun to it all, where we try and get some items from out of the back that hadn't been put out yet. The stuff you get in is really fairly priced and always clean and tidy and well set out.
So I've popped over near the counter. Brett's bloody flirting with her.
So whatever you're doing, you do great. So thanks very much.
It's a different sort of tactic than I thought he'd take on this early into it. I thought it was only Uncle Wayne that pulled that sort of stuff. But anyway, it wasn't working for him, and it did actually work for me because I did get out the back at a point. Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to have any more jerseys or anything anywhere, would you? I found that one over in the men's, but... Well, I showed her the footy jumper, and I said, is there any more of these? Where would I look for them?
I thought there might have been some in the dollar rack.
Oh, okay, no worries. Yeah. Starter.
Yeah, it looks good actually. It's in great nick.
Right.
Do you remember Stonecutters? Yeah, at the University of Barry. Ever hear of them?
No.
That was like their one of their major social clubs.
Yeah, right.
At the uni.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bit of Ballarat history.
Yeah,
that's a keyword. And she had a look around the racks and she said, oh, there's none out the back. So I thought my dash was done, but then I seen out the back, and this is one that sometimes works. So I always look out the back, and if I see something I like, I ask if I can look at it. Sorry to be a pest again. I just see one hanging on that rack there. Is that going out for sale soon? Just in there. That one at the front, yeah. Thank you.
What's that one?
Thanks very much for that.
You're welcome.
Sometimes I just ask to look anyway, because that's how you get in there. Anyway, there was a jersey hanging up and I did buy it, and I think I might be lucky to make about $5 or $10 on it. But this was a YouTube challenge, baby, and I need to win it. I don't think I'll even fucking list that, but I got a point. That's all that matters. Up you go, mate, one now.
Alright, I'm gonna do it.
Righto.
Actually, I popped in here a few months ago when I was doing and found a set of old more bolts.
Oh.
Do you have any more here? And I found a great camera, and I love cameras. Do you have any cameras or anything?
If there's any cameras,
There's none lying
that you
around.
see in the glass cabinet.
Yeah, I didn't see
And
anything.
usually on that back shelf, you'll see lawn bolts. I'll just go and check it out.
Yeah, cool. That'd be great. Anything camera-y or any lawn bowls. I love them.
Love it.
Lawn bowls.
Yeah, good. Good, good.
All right.
Yep. How much is it?
50 cents.
Oh, I mean, there's not many in it, but what I'd do is just wait till I get more, and once it's full. Or, if you can be bothered, what a lot of people would actually do is look them up individually.
Can't find any.
That's all right. Thank you for looking.
You're welcome.
You never know what's out the back there.
So I do have a PowerShot G5 out there, but because it's got 240 volt power, you need to test it.
With a big shout out to the op shop music for being too loud and copyright infringements, I had to do this voiceover. But anyway, Brett got onto some really good cameras here, and I think he's probably going to make a bit of money.
This is missing a battery cover. I'd go 25.
Yep.
That one's. Let me look at the type of battery. Probably gonna have battery swell in this, so you probably, if you want to get it working, need a new battery and a new charger.
Yep.
That one's 10.
Yep. I think that's the one I just picked up, and there's one listed for 400 at an auction. Let's see what they're selling for. Rollei's, yeah. I mean, I think that it just sold for 600.
Shit.
So
Yeah.
that's 1 point.
I think, yeah, that's really well done.
Yeah.
Good job. Love it. All right, there's another one down here. Let's go. Yeah, I was just putting one on my eye. That's a nice little backpack. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Unless you want it, you and I that up there. Hey, how are you? Been a while.
Yeah, how have you been?
Good, thanks. Yourself?
Good. Going down to the beach?
Not for a while.
Oh.
Not for a while. I haven't been getting down there. Can't remember who served me now.
Pardon?
I can't remember who served me now. I bought a heap of footy jumpers.
Oh, no, I didn't see.
No. You haven't got any more of them, do you?
No, you're lucky to get them because we don't often have them.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was thinking when you said that. I thought,
Yeah.
So, Judder was pretty chuffed with himself here with this toy bag. It had a little Captain Planet in it, but he was just frothing to get out the back.
Yeah, that's a good thing about having kids, isn't it?
Yep.
Just, it's an excuse for a bad purchase. Palm it off. Be a good
Covers
dad.
up all sins. You don't know, that was just for the personal, that one. Anything sort of sequential series like that, I don't mind just grabbing and just keeping, maybe wait to find the others and just put them in a bit of a bundle. Rollie 35.
Oi!
this under a camera.
Shit, son.
I am.
So this out the back challenge paying off. And if you didn't ask, you never would have got that, eh?
Pays to ask, mate.
Pays to ask.
Always
Bloody
pays
oath.
to ask.
Well done. I think you're winning. I didn't get this out the back, but this is pretty cool. The old Quicksilver there. That's not what I'm most excited about. That's the toy bag. $5 toy bag. I gotta find out
again.
I gotta find out if this is boot. I think it's boot. Let's take that. 1991. I am happy in a $5 bag. He's staying on the shelf too. What an absolute ripper.
Just in European countries, we have the new adventures of Captain Planet, the Firestorm Captain Planet figure. Not an easy one to come by. I'm actually going to take this rare figure, open it up, and check out its features to show you. We can see even on the back.
So the lads ventured on to the next op shop where they'd levelled up at 1 apiece. However, I think Brett's is only the actual relevant one here.
I thought you'd be all over the Hot Wheels.
Sorry?
I thought you'd be all over the Hot Wheels.
Not now that I'm an expert, because I found one.
How come you left that one there, mate? Diddy.
Oh, you didn't see the Diddy, mate.
It's a 99 Diddy. Hey?
My eyes aren't as good as yours.
Oh, mine is terrible. He comes with like a car. I think it's a Diddy racing one. With the car, it's like 80 to 100. Just for the Diddy.
With the car?
Looks like 50. People listening, I'll have to double check souls, but yeah. Yeah, that's usually with characters like that, because he's not the main guy, less went out.
I didn't even see it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm ditching the jumper. Things are heating up.
Things are heating up in Belmont.
It is heating up because more vintage toys for me. And you've picked off a collection piece.
Macca's hat.
Sweet. So you collect this stuff. Anything Macca's?
Anything Ronald McDonald, anything McDonald's itself, any like the characters like Grimace and Hamburglar. So none of the Happy Meal toys of other characters. It's just the McDonald's guys. So anything McDonald's goes straight to the collection.
What made you want to collect McDonald's stuff?
Well, I work in a restaurant, so like I'm obviously naturally sort of into restaurants and all that sort of thing. And I know there's just so many cool things that you can collect with McDonald's, and I started with a couple of Funko Pops, and then, you know, it's ballooned out to all different things. So
Yeah, unreal.
Yeah.
Got his Macca's hat on.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving it.
You beat me to the Resellers. How much are announcements? That's Randy Orton. $3. $3. And Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar, I'd be getting them. And that's a Roman Reigns something. You know what that, if you want that to go in a bundle or something. That Samoa should be probably 15.
Yeah.
Randy's a bit more common, but I'd be looking that particular one up. I've never had that one.
Mm-hmm.
And those big fellas, how much is the Brock one? Brock Lesnar stuff just sells.
$4.
Yeah. Like, I don't think it'll be worth heaps, but... I was literally thinking about these the other day. It's a jibber jabber.
She's got one.
That's what she just said. I can see one now.
Yeah, so you got cricket bats, but not footy jumpers.
Is that what you're looking for? No. Did you try the kids section?
Yeah, I had a look through there, yeah. Nah, it's all good.
6 months worth of
You got a
clothes.
lot out there. Surely there'd have to be a footy jumper
Something
out there, wouldn't there?
yeah.
There'd
It'd have to be.
Brad can sniff them out from a mile away. He'd only have to see a tiny little thread, I reckon.
Yeah,
And he'd be
probably.
like, yep, that's one.
All over it.
Are you sure for that one?
So I know Brad has had success asking about sports gear, footy jumpers, that sort of thing. So I decided to go down the route of asking about cricket bats. Grab that one. Yeah. Thank you.
Nice, mate. Got one. It's a good one. That's why the old ladies have been allowed to sell them.
middle of winter, might not be the best idea, but there were a few places that did have some cricket bats that hadn't come out, and I found what I think might be a pretty good one. What is this?
That brings us to 2-1.
What's that?
2-1.
2-1, yeah.
You're leading the way.
Leading the way. What's a super action, mate? Is that any good?
I don't know that one, but based on sort of how it's made, I think it should be a minimum 50 because it's old.
Yeah.
Made in Pakistan's a good thing. Super Action's probably maybe a budget one from back then.
Yeah.
But I've sold similar sort of stuff for decent money, so.
Yeah. You want to come and join us? No?
Yeah, I don't know, mate. Cool way to look at it too. $20 for a tub. Up the price. Bit of work in it though.
And while Brett sifts through this big bag of money, Judd is wandering around with his little toy bag, a couple of vintage toys, and trying to get out the back of the op shop still.
Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to have any like AFL jerseys or?
Oh, I only do the books. You'll have to ask
Oh,
what
okay,
the
no
ladies
worries.
down at the desk.
Yeah, no worries, thank you.
Yeah, there'll be tons under there, I reckon.
Yeah.
I'll just get the ones I can just see at the top here.
It's nice.
These go pretty quick for like 30 to 40, but this one's $15, so it's not actually worth it. But keep an eye out for them if they're cheap.
You're good at dropping stuff. Last time I saved it, this time in the middle of the road.
Hey, you cannot take me anywhere.
Too excited.
Just pop me load, mate.
His bag's blown away. I don't fully blame you though, because you got quite a few there. How much?
$8 for the bag.
$8. So some poor bastard's going to get jibbed when they pay $300 for the Lego now, but
Hey, pays to ask.
bloody oath.
Always pays to ask.
Always got a pop question.
I asked if we do the minifigures on their own, and the lovely lady was kind enough to say pick a few out, and she offered $8, and so I was happy with that. Yeah. Is that the only cricket bat you have? Is there any other? There's a set.
There's another one which is set.
Oh yeah, over there.
Yeah, over there.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll have a look.
It's like a Halfmakers logo thing.
Does it say a size?
He's at the top of the handle.
It's come off. If you hold it, I think that's.
It's pretty light. Depending on how much I'd be still getting it though. Genesis.
It's only a little one. GM Schoolmaster with the warning.
Going more. How much is that one? What price on that?
Leaving the set.
You gotta buy the lot.
Come across these Skylander bags, Judder did, and they are overpriced at $50 each. But he ended up grabbing one of them because there's a couple of sort of $20 to $30 ones in there. Plus, you can sell the rest out in the cabinet at about $5 a pop, so it's not too bad. But it won't be an eBay one.
Got a good feeling about this one, mate.
You got a good feeling.
Yeah. Really
What are you thinking? Macca's.
The Macca's, I'm going to be Mambo loud.
Mambo loud. Big call. Another toy bag type of day. I'm only getting that because there's Power Ranger in it. The rest I might redonate. You got a couple there, cars again. call it early, mate. What are you getting in here?
Not a fucking Mambo Loud shirt, I can tell you that.
He's got the hair out. He means business. All happening now.
Buy this thing.
Monster High plush.
Yep. I sold one of them before for about 40.
Yeah.
So
right.
$3 I'm definitely grabbing that.
It's alright.
I finally actually sold one, so I know what they're at.
Yeah. Hey, that's it. That's what it's all about. Experience.
So there's still one op shop to go to and a bit of a thrift haul to show off at the end here. But I'm only paid to this point in time for this video, so I am getting out of here and leaving you with these two to finish off this mess of a video. You can find out yourself who won this stupid little challenge.
A little stuck there, mate?
Stacked there. I found a few of them today, actually.
I got it right, yeah.
Found 1, 2, and 3, and then I've got the rest here.
Yeah, oh, sweet. What's the toy thing you got?
Little sushi.
Jackie Chan?
And look at the old vintage UFC.
Oh, wow. Yeah, cool. Good find. Are they worth anything?
No.
Surely. So I'm going to end this one here from the trip because it's going to end up dark again. We've just hit the road back to home and the sun is on the decline. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to flick through all the stuff I got because I got a lot of bread and butter type jeans and some people find that interesting. So I will show that off very, very fast, and vintage toys, work out where they're at in the collection. So I'm going to swing over there. Big thank you to Brett for driving down and joining in again. You'll see some of the stuff that he's picked up as well. I'm sure you're going to see him on this channel again. So I know some of you can't stand me, but for his sake, give him a thumbs up. Give him a thumbs up. It does help the channel. So thank you very much, Coco, and see ya over at the house with all the stuff we got.
So yeah, it was a great day, and I'll just go through a few things that I found that were interesting. So at one of the op shops, I asked about cricket bats, and they didn't have any. But I said, well, and what about cameras? Because it's another item, an area that I really like. And the staff were kind enough to bring some of these out that hadn't been on the floor or even tested, and asked if I was interested. And fair to say I was. I didn't do any comps or anything because they were sort of standing right there. So I just sort of took a punt. But they offered these all up for $75, which I took. They're not all in great condition. That one's missing a battery cover. The lenses, I don't know. Like they may or may not be any good. But I think I've done okay. Just off this one item alone. This one's comping and selling pretty regularly for well over $300. So I think I'm going to do okay on that lot. And it was just from asking if anything was out the back. So it just goes to show there is good stuff just waiting there, and the question just needs to be asked. So yeah, good start. That was one of the first op shops we went to, so I was pretty happy with that start, and took the lead in the challenge. And then this is just a bit of an overview of the haul from the day. Books, VHS, some plush, wrestling toys, which I beat Brad to. This Balinese mask. And then another good example of just asking questions. There was a big box of Lego, like just random pieces, a massive tub for $300. So I was just looking through it. I didn't really have any interest in buying the tub, but there were minifigures, and so I asked the lady at the desk if I could pick some out and just buy the minifigures, and she said yes. So I picked up around 50 minifigures, and she was good enough to do this bag for $8. So I'm not a Lego expert. I don't know if there's much value per piece or anything like that. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research and maybe hit up a few other resellers that know what they're doing. But I think there's some good value there. So it just goes to show, asking questions, you just never know what you can get your hands on.
Quick flash of what might not have not got shown. All those jeans there, all in the one day. Diesel What are they? Just some Nita Pasadena, you know, the usual pseudo-cross Lee. We've got Ksubi. Lots of decent stuff in there. Oh, the Peter Alexander jammies too. So, massive day on the bread and butter. I've been out again today, actually. Another little lot. Didn't film. Popped open a lot of the toy bags and really only taking for now what I wanted. The 1999 Diddy looks to be around 50. This guy's kind of nothing listed. Sold new in packet for 200, but we'll keep the old Fire Captain Planet. We've got a 1989 Raphael there. Nothing too crazy, but had to get him. And the 96 RoboCop. It's pretty cool. I'm not a RoboCop fan. I think it's a nice looking figure though. And we also have a few other bits and pieces that I will have to go through, but yeah, pretty happy with that. Basically, those bags cost $3-4. I'll take out what I want, and I can't profit off the rest of the stuff for the challenge because it's not vintage, unless it's vintage. So most of that I'll bundle up, auction, get rid of it, or donate it. But yeah, that's pretty well me done. Oh, there's the tennis rackets too. I still have to look them up, but there's a similar style of those for quite a bit of money. So if I've done my research by now, I'll put the comps up on both of these. They could be shit out, but I think they're okay. They were $2, so yeah, pretty much me done. Appreciate you, cock.